It's Trevor Hook from the KBIE Newsroom, and it's time for Missouri on Mic, stories from Missouri in its 200th year. Xiaohao Duan and Sharon Gygax are two people from very different corners of the world. Sean is a Chinese immigrant, and Sharon is an African immigrant that both wound up living in Columbia, Missouri. They both spoke with KBIA about how the Show Me State is similar and different from their previous homes in this episode of Missouri on Mic.
I am Xiaohao Duan.
My name is Sharon Gygax.
So I was born in Lanzhou, China. It's the provincial capital of the Gansu region. It's kind of funny because Lanzhou is like the Midwest of China and Missouri is like the Midwest of America.
I grew up in Africa, but I live here in Colombia now. When I first got here, because I was like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be boring. It's just so out there. But once you get to know the place and you get to love it.
I kind of like the fact the weather's a little wilder. A lot of people hate it, but I like the variety. It keeps me on my toes. That's something that's actually a real big difference from the Midwest of America versus the Midwest in China. The air quality here is so nice. The water quality is so nice. I'm very grateful for it.
Honestly, I've lived in different places, and most of them was they were loud and city, it was a big cities, and coming here is more quiet and it's peaceful. I would say peaceful.
I grew up cooking traditional Chinese food, but I think something I'm really happy about being here in Missouri is I have so many friends who've lived there their whole lives. Their families have been here their whole life. They have all these great recipes and all this very classic country rural food. I'd have to say, if there's one single thing on my plate that says Missouri to me, it's fried catfish. Love fried catfish. It's trash fish. It's not even very good for you, but it's so delicious. And we don't have access to the coast, but we got access to a big old river, and there's plenty of delicious catfish just swimming around.
Honestly, I love Chinese food, so that's my my plate.
With regards to Missouri specifically, I kind of like the shape of our state. It sounds so dumb. But we're at least not like a Kansas. You can draw Kansas with a ruler and 15 minutes of time. But the shape of Missouri has a little bit more flavor. It's a little more recognizable. We got our cute little boot heel.
I hope that Missouri can grow into a bigger place and a better place for people, families to come move here, and and I hope that one day I can raise my family here too as well.
That was Xiaohao Duan and Sharon Gygax talking about how their lives in Missouri compared to their previous homes. Missouri on Mic is an oral history and journalism project for Missouri's 200th year. Thanks to Alice Wicke for producing this episode. Music was provided by the Burney Sisters. For more conversations like these, visit kbia.org. I'm Trevor Hook. Thanks for listening.